So I would like just to check in with you guys, tell you guys how this month is been, how we've been doing with our materials, and what we have accomplished. Okay, so I just want to share with you guys the changes. This month is one of a lot of twists and turns and just ups and downs, and it's everything in between. So we've been working very well as always with All About Reading. All About Reading is the program that has been working with us from the beginning, and it's just we continue working through All About Reading. We are currently on lesson 30, so we're going little by little, slow but steady. We've been just continuing working with All About Reading. The same with All About Spelling. We continue working with All About Spelling. We are on level 3. He's working on step 10. And yes, with All About Spelling, I just take it a little bit even slower. I want him first to go through the All About Reading and concentrate on his fluency, which is getting really good, and just review everything with the All About Spelling, if that makes sense. It just relates so well with each other that I am just trying to go a little bit ahead when it comes to the All About Reading and a little bit slower when it comes to the All About Spelling. So the idea is that he's going to finish first with his All About Reading, and he will be reviewing pretty much with his All About Spelling once we are done with the All About Reading. With grammar, we continue with Fixed Grammar. Fixed Grammar is obviously working with us. We continue reviewing the lessons and just doing his days for the week and just labeling the parts of the speech. We already add the first language lessons for the well-trained mind. We are just reviewing the poetry, we are reviewing the stories and just the definitions of the parts of the speech, which I always liked the way that the first language lessons for the well-trained mind explain and have everything when it comes to the definitions of the parts of the speech. I think the way they explain is so easy and gentle. It's a very gentle book if you want to introduce your kid to grammar. I think first language lessons is a really good one. And I like Fixed Grammar because then he can put in practice what he is learning. Fixed Grammar, he obviously has to just go through the definitions, go through the vocabulary as well with the parts of the speech, labeling the parts of the speech, and it's always been working for my kid. So we continue with that book as well. We are continuing with history. We are doing America's Story and we're doing Story of the World. We are on lesson 22 when it comes to a Story of the World, and we are on lesson, I think it's 8 or 9 when it comes to America's Story. I'm not quite sure. I really don't remember, but it's going very well. We have enjoyed America's Story. I like how everything is divided. We've been working with the activities as well, and we add some readers for the America's Story. I have shared that with you already, and it's been working really good. I like the way the America's Story work for my kid, and it's going very well. With the grammar, Fixed Grammar, I forgot to let you guys know we are on week, I think it's 14. We are going to start week 14, so it's been working very well. But back again with history, we are doing history. I haven't touched the tests for Middle Ages for history. I think at some point we're going to start doing them again. That is something that I am going to talk a little bit later as well. I want to explain how I am switching things and adding things because now he's a 5th grader and he is continue obviously growing, and we continue just expanding what we are learning, and obviously things have to get a little bit, having to add a little bit more responsibility because obviously once he is in college, everything is going to get more difficult. Everything is he's going to have to adjust to the things that are required from him, and I just want to prepare him for that. So I am just adding things, switching things around just to make sure that I am helping him to adjust to things and to adjust to the transitions that we're doing here in our homeschool as well. We continue working with geography. We're working slow, but we are continuing working, not because we have trouble with the material, but because I have him doing reports, and that's something that I add. And he took, I will say, quite a long time with the first report that he had from geography. He's getting used to do the research on the computer. I am always watching and helping him as well, but it's taking time. So it took us quite a long time. So we are going slow with geography, but it's been working. We are working as well with pen time cursive, and we're working still pen time manuscript. So we are working with both of them, and it's working very well. We are doing Simply Good and Beautiful math still, just because I don't want him to forget anything. I don't want to stop. We are doing the Mastering Basic Skills because he's taking advantage of the math that is in that book. But at some point, I already expressed that I want to change math, and I think I have an idea already. I just want to make sure before I tell you guys what I decide to go with. So pretty soon I will let you guys know. But he continues using that. He is using again his Minecraft book, and I have it in here. Let me just show you guys. I have this math. I don't know if you guys remember that I give a review in regards to this math. He was not paying attention at all to this book, and I decided to keep it because he told me that he likes the drawings, he likes everything in the book, but for some reason I just realized that he was not seeing interest in continuing. But I decided to keep the book, and I am glad I did because he's going back to the book and he's been enjoying it. He's been doing his thing on the computer with his Minecraft. I try not to let him too much on the computer because it just creates a distraction for him, and it's easy to lose him in his Minecraft world. So I let him just, while he do the instructions in here is for him to create in his Minecraft world. He has to create something, so it has the parts, how many parts he has to do, and this is math because they have to count. So he's actually putting in practice his math, but obviously it's something that can get them very distracted as well because he's on the computer. So I have him doing his math, and it's been working very well just using all of them. He's doing as well, he's all about homophones, so he continued with that. He's about to finish the book. We just have a few lessons, and then we will just continue doing the list and probably continue reviewing the games because it's good for us when it comes to our Fridays fun to just add those games. I have been adding games as well for math, like the money bags. We play dominoes, we play Uno, we play anything that we can use those math, okay? For science, I decided to stop the units because we were taking so long. The B unit take us forever. He was very interested. He was interested on the WASP unit as well, and we incorporate both of them, and it was just taking us a long time, especially spending a lot of time on the computer, which I am not on the like for. I just let it happen because I know it was for something that I was related to our homeschool, so it was just okay. But I decided to just stop the units and just using our skill sharpeners that I have in here. I just want to show you really quick how we've been using it, because as well there's other things that are happening, and this is a very busy season for us, so I just decided to stop the units. And we are doing the skill sharpeners. This is something that I shared with you guys already. So in here I have the book, and we just start already. We are on the first, pretty much the first lesson, where it talks about photosynthesis, the plants, water, the environment, all of that. And I decide as well to print the, let me just take this out. Sorry, I have something in here, but I will show you guys now. Give me just 1 second. I have his name in here. I would like to take out. But I just decided to use a folder like this, and in here I have the guide for the book for the skill sharpeners. So I have everything in here, and I've been using these and using the activities that it has in here, this guide. And if you purchase the book, you can download this guide on their website. So I am just using these sheets in here, and every time we have to do a project or a scientific project or investigation, we just use those sheets that are available for us, and I just continue using the guide. So it has some, sorry about the glare, but it has a background here, and it just gives you instructions on how you can just give this information and just give an introduction to the activity that they are going to be doing, a background to the activity that they're going to be looking on their skill sharpeners book. So I am using this guide with the book. So it's the guide that is available for us to use. It is free, so I am taking advantage of it because it just helps me just get more meat out of the skill sharpeners book. Obviously, add a little bit more of meat in there. We are using our science sorrows with the skill sharpeners, and I have some game cards in here, and I am using those with our science. So it's been working very well like that. It's easy, we can do it on the go, it's fast, it's very gentle. The activities are divided. It's nothing that takes us a lot of time, so it's something that I am enjoying about this book. And I think it serves as a review as well, because he's been doing plants and animals and the environment since the beginning, and it just serves as a review as well. Obviously, the material for his current grade, which is 5th grade, this is the 5th grade book, and it's going very well with him. So I hope you guys enjoy this quick check-in of how we've been doing with our subjects and with our materials. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I will see you then. Bye bye.